The 7th. Welcome to my desk. Let me zoom in, put my phone up on the stand. I do stream on my phone, so it's a little bit hard to get things set up because I have to do it when I come on. Welcome to my desk. Welcome to my desk. It's Refill Friday. I have a small haul to show, and I'm just going to be kind of messing around on my desk this morning. So, hi Bunny, welcome in. Hi Arlene, welcome in Arlene. All right, well, let me get set up over on my tablet. I did get to the lawyer's office and picked up the last of the free books that they're pretty well have given them all out. She had one more person coming, and then I was lucky enough, they had a lot of 3-ring binders that they were not wanting. So I was able to latch on to maybe 3 or 4 of those 3-ring ones, and then a couple 2-inch ones, 3-inch and 2-inch. And a couple little tin flower pots. They were obviously cleaning out. I don't know if somebody moved or one of the attorneys passed away. I don't know. But I was able to latch on to a lot of free stuff. Didn't have to pay a penny for it. So I went to the thrift store, but I didn't buy much at the thrift store. Let me get into my stream over here. Good morning, good morning. Bunny is here, Arlene is here, Angie's here. Hi, Angie. Hi, Jacqueline. Jacqueline has a sale this evening, this afternoon at 4 Eastern. Jacqueline, if you want to put up your information, I will pin it. And tell us what you're going to be selling tonight. Hi, Angie Brown. Welcome in, lady. Let's see, chat filter, all messages. And let me set the quality. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Quality. Up from 480 to 1080. There we go. What are you selling tonight, Jacqueline? 4 p.m. Eastern. Lovely's Crafting Lodge. She does wonderful dyed papers. Uh-huh. Okie dokie. She says, girls, I've got it all tonight. Kits and laces and cheesecloth and emerald, Kelly green, and sage and aqua. Oh, yummy, Jacqueline. So much paper. Bunny says she's currently spending her time outside. It's so beautiful out there and sunny. It got so warm so quickly that it surprised me. Where are you at, Bunny? Where are you at? Because we're expecting snow showers. And it was kind of damp yesterday. It really wasn't rainy. It was just damp. But it's supposed to get up in the 70s tomorrow. Angie says, Mary, I go at 10:40, which is 9:40 your time, for my right eye surgery. Today, Angie? Oh, sending you many hugs. Sending you many hugs for a successful procedure. Just take the Lord with you. He'll be there with you. Jacqueline says, good morning to everybody. Oh, on Monday. Okay. On Monday. All right. Okay. Boy, Jacqueline, that looks like some yummy things you have going there. I saw your emerald and maybe your Kelly green, sage and aqua, and cheesecloth and kits and laces. Pam. Good morning, Pam. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. So I got these books on Facebook Marketplace, and this is I'm in the process of tearing them down, and this is what I have left to tear down. So we're going to do that this morning, but let me go through my small haul. Small haul, small haul, small haul. I have here, let me zoom out just a teensy bit. Just a teensy bit. Bloop, bloop. I got my blue shirt on today. See if that works. Find out where I am here. I don't want to sit on my sack. I bought some Easter bunnies. I bought some Easter bunnies. I thought, yeah, I bought 2 of them. Let's see what I have here. Oh, oh, they're cute. Little mama or papa Easter bunny pushing 2 little ones in the cart. Oh, I wonder if I keep them out here if they'll be safe, or if I'll knock them over. Keep Easter in your heart. Cute. Well, I know if I stack them up, I'll knock them over. I'll just put them over. You can't. Well, maybe you can see. No, I have them like that. Well, you would see it like this. Yeah, put it over that way. Penelope, I'm going to put you on the pedestal over there. And then I've got this one. Looks like a little girl Easter bunny. I saw them and I just said, oh, let's get them. Little knick-knack, nicky-nacky stuff. Oh, isn't she cute? Isn't she? I almost feel like I could draw this one. I might. Isn't she cute? I'm going to keep these out for a bit. Whoops, this goes back in there. And I got those. Yeah, just what I need, more dust catchers. And then my brother, we changed his bedding, flipped his mattress, changed his bedding the other day, and he said, take these sheets. He said, I don't want them anymore. They have big holes in them. And I happened to see these. Now this is not really his color thing, but I don't think he'll care. I brought them home and I said, look, they've never even been opened. But they may have been opened, but I don't think so. Well, yeah, it looks like they might have been opened, but not used. They're for his bed. He needed new sheets because I'm going to rip up his old ones and his pillowcases that are all ripped up. They're old. So I got that for him. I don't know if these are going to stay or not. Maybe I'll take the boxes out. Put these back a little so they don't. And then I actually went in the thrift store for a reason, and that was to get some containers to hold my tatting threads. And I was thinking a box, but I found this kind of a planter bucket. And I thought, well, if it doesn't work for me, I can always put it out on the porch and put plants in it. I I paid $5 for it. That's a little much. That was a little much for that, $5. But I bought it. I'm going to put it out by my recliner and stack some of my threads in there. Oops. Those handles make a lot of racket. And then I got this box for $2. I'm going to recover it. It looks like it was sold at, I don't know where it was sold. It says $2 here and $1.99 there, so really didn't save off of what they were selling it for at the store. Probably sold at Dollar General. Let me get the tags off here. And these tags are so hard to get off sometimes. There we go. And I like the boxes like this. Let me throw this away. Because I like these flip top. And there must have been some sort of bath works in here because it says soak your troubles away. And I'll probably cover this up. But that's for in here. Someplace in here. Let me put it over on the side here. Let me refresh my chat and say hello. And I'm going to start taking these books apart. This will be part of my Refill Friday. And what I do is I just take them apart first. And these are the last of what I have. Most of them are dishes and glassware. I kind of sorted them out. I'm not into that so much, but they'll make nice shadow box pieces. So let me refresh my chat filter here. Chat filter, top messages, chat filter, all messages. Bunny says, I already have flowers blooming and all. The green grass is poking through. Did she say where she was from? Hi, Arlene. Hi, Bunny. Hi, Becky. Welcome in, Becky. Bunny says, I'm living in... Oh, you're in Ukraine? Oh, Bunny. She says she's living in Ukraine. And weather surprised me because it was 11 degrees centigrade, 51 Fahrenheit, just for 2 weeks, and now it's 20 degrees. Well, Bunny, I did not know that you were in Ukraine. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. That country sure has had its trouble. There's had been trouble over in that part of the world. And it seems like the people who get it the worst are the common folk like you and me. Sending prayers, Bunny. But you got nice weather. Pam said good morning to everybody. Angie's going in for surgery at 10:40 on Monday. So keep her in your prayers. It's eye surgery. Becky says good morning. Good morning, Becky. They're saying good morning to Becky. Arlene says, hi, Becky and Jacqueline. Pam says, spring, it's right around the corner. Yes, it is. Arlene says, my garden thinks it's already spring. Oh, really? Well, we're expecting just a little snow showers. I think most of the snow, I saw the state patrol report. Most of the worst snow is going north of us, so let me get a drink of water. Got a scratchy throat. I am a nice sister, aren't I? I'll tell you, he's really needed a lot lately, and I've been making calls for him, setting appointments, and then his captioning phone turned off on him, and we couldn't get a dial tone at all, and We had to mess around with that until we got it going again. It took me about an hour and a half. And there's still stuff he wants me to do today. And I said, I need a break. We turned the mattress on his bed. I do his bedding. He won't do his own bedding. I kind of get disgusted with him at times. I told him to wash his head. He said he doesn't like to get his head wet. And I'm going, you were in the Navy. Wash your head. We all have our little paranoias, don't we? Bunny says, thank you so much. I appreciate your words. Your words will warm my heart for the rest of the day. Aw, Bunny. Well, we're just all sending good wishes to the people of Ukraine. Becky says, my mother-in-law's daffodils were gorgeous when we went to check on her Sunday. Really? Wow. Now, we have daffodils, but then we had high winds the other day. I had 2 round, fairly big. They were probably about 3, maybe 4 feet in diameter and about 3 feet high. And they were actually water for your livestock, but I bought them at a garage sale, and I had dirt in them. I was going to put more dirt in them. I dumped the dirt out to kind of, refresh the dirt in there. I don't like to keep it from year to year to year to year. And I had them out there behind the garage, and we had high winds, and they're gone. I told my brother, I said, they're both gone. I thought I had bricks on them. So either somebody came and helped themselves, or the wind blew them down the road. I don't know. I found some of his drainage pipes out on the, how you have those on the corner of your house. You have the little drain pipes. I found a couple of the ends of those out in the yard. Had to go pick those up. Probably tree branches I'm gonna have to get my wheelbarrow and go around the yard and load up tree branches. We've had pretty high winds here. And I think Arlene said they did too last week. Okay, what did I say that was funny, Angie? I don't even remember. I'm rattling on. Let's look at the trade catalog first. And what I've been doing to take these apart, I've been saving the text pages, but I get a hold of it now. I don't know if this one will do it. And some of them do it and some of them don't. But I just kind of tear the cover off down this way. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And if I can get my hand in there, and then I just kind of pull it down. There we go. And this one's working, except for right here. Let's see if I can't get this. There. Got a little bit of a thin spot there, but... And then I just take and start doing this, and I found it works best. Now I've got spine stuff here. I found it works best. Let me roll up my sleeves. If I divide these by sections first, so I'll take a section and pull it like so, rather than doing it a page at a time. They pull out of here easier. Let me get my pliers. And I might need my knife. But if I take my pliers and just kind of pull on this, otherwise the pages will catch on it and tear. But yeah, now I did not bring all the books in that I got, because I got home sort of late, not too late. And I just didn't feel like carrying everything in. I've got a minivan, and my back it's not a trunk, it's you know, the back of a minivan full of law books and notebooks and a great big poster calendar and little planter pots. I don't like to have all that junky stuff in my car. Most of the law books I'm going to rip down like I am this and just keep the covers. I'll probably keep some pages, but so I see a lot of stuff I can fussy cut and save. Look, this says school supplies here. Hoffman's third catalog, distilled alcohol. But I'm not going to fussy cut this morning. I'm just going to break these down so that when I do want to, and I think I'm going to send Arlene some pages. She wanted some pages, or she wanted some pages to make envelopes. So I'll make sure she gets some of these with pictures on it, too. But I got plenty. And it gets harder once I get down here to the end. It gets harder to take the... You think it would get easier, but it doesn't. Oh, this has quite a bit of advertising in it. It doesn't want to come off very easy. Usually with my pliers I can get that stuff off, or just bent back enough that it's easier to tear. One more. And then it's a lot easier to take these sections apart than to tear it page by page. Do I need to tip my camera just a little? Did that help any? And then I'll just start doing this. This one's got quite a bit of gunk on it, yeah, but it's pretty hard to get it off. Now, my brother had to go to the VA last week for x-rays, and he had his hearing aid cleaned. And I was up in Grand Island anyway, and this lady was selling these books. I got many of them for $10. A whole bunch of them. This is the last of them. And she said, I got more, but I don't think I want any more. I got so many books now, I don't know what to do with them. See if I can't get this off. She said, just let me know if you want more. These were all trade and collector books. But, you know, after a couple years, this information gets old. And the information itself, well, there's some good background information on these things that they're, you know, because they kind of give a little a little article about whatever they're focusing on here. I'm going to take my knife and just go this way. Get this off. I'm going to have to flip this blade pretty soon here. It's getting dull. I cut boxes with it. Now, I think the other sections will be easier to take apart. I won't have this to deal with. It's really glued on. Man, they did a good job of it. Gluing this stuff down. Must have had an extra sticky glue pot that day. Like this. That should be the hardest one of this. So Jacqueline is selling papers and everything tonight. She says she's got the works, laces and kits and papers and I think she said emerald and sage and so 4 p.m. Eastern. Now, these should be pretty easy. 30, 19, 18. Oh, that's 20. Here, 34, 32, 28. It goes like this. I don't know why that's important to me, but it is. All right, now these should be pretty easy to break down. See, there are a lot of really interesting pieces in here. Catalogs for tomorrow's collections. Pages are kind of bent there. Now, if you're in part of the Fibdiggity Center, membership center, I'm calling it the Fibdiggity Center. I am working on anyone who wanted shamrocks. I've got 2 more to make, and then I have, for those of you that are doing the altered book project in room 2, the Fibdiggity creators, I have stickers to send to those who requested them, but I think I'm going to hold them because we are meeting Monday night at 7:30, March 10th. I'll have to put up a reminder on the community or the post tab, and but I'm going to be doing some more stickers, so I might just send 2 sets of them at once, and along with the shamrock. I hope to get that done this weekend. I won't get them sent this weekend, but I'll get them all printed off. So if you happen to be waiting for that, I don't know. I'm doing all the extra work for my brother and going to the VA with him and getting these law books. And I was up all night the other night doing that AI. Because I'm actually learning the tool too. But I had a laugh because they told me, they said, take a break. They said, come back later. I couldn't make it. I couldn't do all the segments in that piece that I did that I wanted to do because they wouldn't let me create anymore. They said, you reached your limit. I'm going, no, I'm not done. There are only 6-second clips. No, they didn't. With the AI, even though you have to learn the prompts. You have to learn good prompting skills. And sometimes I had to laugh because if you go to, they have a tab where they do realistic things, and they say, when you try to do a person, they say, we can't do realistic people. And they say, try something else. So I try something else, and then they throw a person in there. And I'm going, I didn't ask for that person, and you said you couldn't do it, and here you threw one in on me. And looking out the window, I put no cars going by on the street. And sure enough, every one of the pictures they generated had a street scene with cars going by. I'm going, no, in capital letters. So, you know, anything moving, like I would like to have the cat moving, and I did finally get the cat to move, but they had the cat not moving and the cars moving. I'm going, I don't want moving cars, I want a moving cat. And I also make typing errors. Like I said, put a black cat on top of the bookshelf. And I mistyped cat, and I put car. And when it generated the picture, it had a big car on top of the book. Going, what is that car doing on top of my bookshelf? You asked for it. We gave it to you. It's really kind of fun. Now this is, not everybody has access to it. It's kind of in a experimental mode. You have access, I think, to Dream Screen itself. But so far, the Dream Screen has just been still backgrounds. You can create background art or photos, you know, AI generated stuff. And but they're updating it with AI 6-second clips. And then if you want to combine your clips, you can combine them inside of the app itself. But I don't like doing that. I like downloading my 6-second clips and putting them together on my editor. I have more control. If I mess up, I can easily... If I mess up in the app, it's a little bit hard to... You have to regenerate everything. But if I download it and mess up, I can, you know, save my clips off and reorganize it that way. But I've been having a lot of fun with it, but I'll tell you, that little, what wasn't even a minute and a half AI video that I did, a short, took me 8 hours. And I was tired. Thursday morning, I was tired. I was bushed. And I'm still a little tired today, but I made myself get up. I made myself get up and get in here because I'm going, I didn't stream yesterday. Now I just take this book and then I'll just put these inside, and when I get ready to fussy cut, I'll have them all split apart. And then I have a box someplace here. I'm going to put them in this box. And they'll probably go upstairs until this will be my third box. Only my other boxes were smaller. But this will do. They'll probably go upstairs and I'll probably just keep one box out. Let me stop and look at chat. Chat filter, top messages, chat filter, all messages. Kimberly, good morning. Hi, Rhonda. Good morning, Rhonda. Rhonda, prayers for you and hubby. I hope he is feeling okay. What did Rhonda say? Becky says, see you all later. So Becky had to go take care of some things. Kimberly says, okay, good, Angie. You got to keep me straight. Angie says, Kimberly, I did too at the top of the chat. Oh, Kimberly says, way up at the top, I saw her. Just say hi anyway. I can't see Rhonda. I don't see Rhonda either. I said hello to Rhonda because, let's see. Oh, there she is. She's saying hi to Kimberly. I see you now, Rhonda. Good morning, Rhonda. Hi, Kathleen. Kathleen Lingel. Welcome in, welcome in. Lingel, am I pronouncing that correct? Probably wrong. We'll call you Kathleen. Welcome in. Kimberly says, oh, we have lots of Hall pottery. That is a family name. Oh, really? In your family, the Hall? The Hall is a well-known pottery. Well-known pottery. If you go thrifting a lot. I have a few pieces, not a whole lot. I think my mom had that wheat set there. That was pretty common set. Kathleen says she's working on a napkin ring for tatting class. Kathleen, are you doing that? Are you in the online tatting class? Are you the person who did that? Are you here in Nebraska? Are you here in Nebraska? Oh, I can't wait to see. Are you doing it shuttle tatting or needle tatting? I think you did that pattern, that beautiful pattern. Do I have you right? You're here in Nebraska, aren't you up in Omaha? Do I have you mixed up with somebody else, another Kathleen? We'll let her answer. Hall is a family name? A truthfully family name? Hall? Kimberly? Kimberly says, Rhonda, prayers for you and hubby. I hope he's feeling better. Becky said bye. Angie says, I got up this morning and fixed the boys' sausage and fried eggs and biscuits and cereal and tea. The oldest one threw his tea at you? Oh, no. Well, that was rude. Yeah, you did that beautiful, beautiful pattern that we did in, well, you did it in for Tammy, didn't you? Or did you? I know, Keisha said she was going to translate that pattern to, I want to do that pattern, but I'm waiting for her to translate it to needle tatting. I kind of messed up. The other designer did that rose, and boy, did I must have had dyslexia when I read that pattern, because man, did she set me straight on that rose. But I thought my rose looked like, it was probably completely opposite of what she meant, but it still looked like a rose. I didn't finish it. She didn't sound too happy with me when I showed my picture. I'm going, maybe I should take this all down. Well, welcome in, Kathleen. Let me tell you, Kathleen is a beautiful tatter, and she's done some really beautiful work. And you are an animal artist too, aren't you? A wildlife artist? I think you are, because I remember you saying that you like doing Nebraska wildlife. Yeah, I've seen some of your, I checked out your, let's see, let me get my phone. Here, let's give Kathleen a shout out, because she's got some beautiful work going on there. YouTube. Now, I gotta change my account to me. Refill Friday. Oh, got me singing. Let's go to Kathleen's channel. Go to channel. Am I? Yeah, I'm subscribed. I thought I was. Am I getting all? Yeah, I'm getting all. Let's look at her videos. Whoops. I looked at my own, I think. Hold on. Where is she? Go to channel. Inktober 2020 is coming. 5 years ago, 5 years ago. Oh, come on. New Year's Day colored pencil live stream. You got, well, she did this wolf as an icon. I think that's a photo, though. I don't think, that's not a painting, is it? And, yeah, it does. I just kind of zoomed down through your thumbnails. But she's got mixed media, fun videos that helped me in her playlist. For her live stream, she's got New Year's Eve colored pencil live stream and wildlife art live stream. That's probably the one I looked at. Videos, she's got Inktober, Let's Make Art, Piggy watercolor time lapse, May vlog and colored pencil. So she's got quite a few videos out there too, you guys. Colored pencil time lapse. Got a beautiful cardinal going there. So Kathleen, she says, bringing you tips and techniques and tutorials, product reviews, live streams, vlogs, real-time, and time-lapse drawings. All videos are safe for work. Traditional art mediums are graphite, colored pencil, pastels, watercolor, ink tints, and ink. And now she's tatting. She's born and raised in Nebraska. She loves, that's where I got you a wildlife artist. I love the diversity of wildlife and habitat we have here. Join me as I capture the beauty of Nebraska's wildlife as seen through my eyes. There she is. Welcome in, Kathleen. And Arlene dropped a link to the channel. Thank you, Arlene, for doing that. She's hoping to get back at it again. I haven't done YouTube for a while because of a bunch of life happening. Boy, do I understand. I almost did not come on this morning. I would have rather stayed in bed. Colored pencil piece for my logo. Oh, is that a colored pencil wolf? Oh, Kathleen, that's... Let's go there again. Go to channel. This is a colored pencil piece. Wow, look at the detail you have on there. Oh my goodness sakes. Man, that almost, I said that looked like a photograph. That is really good work. Nice work, Kathleen. Let me come back to my chat. Hi, Carol. Welcome in, Carol. Carol says, good morning to everyone. Carol streams, Carol McDonald will stream at, what, 10 our time, 9 your time, or 8 your time? I forget. I think you're mountain time, Carol. Are you streaming today? You can drop a link to your stream if you want. Oh, you're not a... Let's make Carol a mod. I'm going to make you a mod, Carol. So you can add your link. There you go. You can add a link, or Arlene can add a link. I don't mind a lot of mod. Arlene is really my main mod, and Rhonda, and well, Kimberly too, mostly because they're in here all the time. But I don't mind making people mods. So that Mountain at 11 Eastern. Okay, at 11 Eastern, she's streaming today. Getting back to the mods, I don't mind making people mods. It used to be YouTube had to change everything because of the spammers and all the crap that was going on. Let me turn my fan toward me. But it used to be that anyone could drop links in a chat. You know, you didn't have to make people mods to drop a link. But people took advantage of that. And I like to give people the ability to drop links because most of the people who come in here are decent people. They aren't spammers. We had a terrible problem with spam. Oh, last year sometime, wasn't it, Arlene? We had an awful problem with spam, but YouTube took care of that eventually. Bots. A lot of bots were popping in. And a lot of people changed their settings to you have to be a subscriber for 5 minutes. But I never really liked that because, you know, they could just sit and wait for 5 minutes and still come in. But the other thing is I like to give people who aren't subscribed yet the ability to come in and chat if they want to. I'm kind of open that way. They're saying hello to Carol. Dar is here. Did I see Dar? Hi, Dar. Welcome in, Dar. And Jacqueline's here. That was more than 3 years ago. Seemed like yesterday. Arlene. Time flies. It seemed like yesterday when all those spammers were coming in. Terrible. Well, YouTube, I need to put some hand lotion on my hands. We have terrible dry air here, and my hands get so dry. Oh, my hand lotion is out in the other room. I'm sitting here doing this, wringing my hands. Let's see, did I miss anybody else? Carol, Kathleen, Kimberly's here, Dar's here. Rhonda, there's Rhonda. Becky left. She said, see y'all later. Bye-bye. Becky pops in. Becky's pretty busy in the mornings. Arlene, my phone mistake. Arlene. I think I've said hello to everybody. Let's go do this haul. Let me do this haul. H-A-L-L. Book. It's not as big. And yeah, I like to just take and kind of bend the spine back, and it doesn't work on all of them, but for most of them it does. And then I get my hand in there and just kind of run it along the spine, and then that acts as kind of a folder. And then I'll take and, oh, this one's going to be easy to take apart. This one doesn't have the same type of hard spine that other one had. It has the glue spine, but not as bad. I can get it off pretty easy. And this has a lot of pretty pictures in it, colored pictures. Now, a lot of these I can use for shadow box. I like to do 2-dimensional shadow box pages. And that's really why I picked this up. I picked these up too because I like collectors' books, because they have a lot of interesting things in them. And then I'll just sit here and go through the pages. Identifications of Hull China. Trademarks. Here we have the colors. Kind of a color swatch here. Oh, and here's a beautiful advertisement. Dinnerware. This gets a little monotonous, but it's so nice to have this all separated when I fussy cut, because then I can just sit and fussy cut. I don't have to rip apart and fussy cut at the same time. Got hair in my face. The fan's blowing, and even though I have my hair clipped back, the little strands are blowing in my face. I'm sitting above the furnace, and there's a vent right underneath my desk up above there, and it gets toasty warm. In the winter, I don't worry about getting cold in here. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Iced tea picture. That one page? I don't think so. Teapots. Aladdin. Airflow, Aladdin, and French teapots. These are cool. These would be fun to do doodles of. All of these. Make nice page borders too. Nice borders for ATCs. These look like coffee pots, drip coffee pots. There we go. Ooh, that lamp. That's a cool lamp. And then I always put this side on the outside and that on the inside. That kind of keeps the book even in the... Let me put that in the box. And I put the box over there. Let's see if I can get it in there. And then we have Fiesta ware. I was never much into Fiesta. I think my mother had a few pieces of it, but we never did much Fiesta stuff. My mother liked the carnival glass. I think I got a carnival glass one here. Yeah, carnival glass. My mother liked that. Of course, you have to be careful with that you don't get painted carnival glass. I'm going to get that. Sometimes you can't get the whole thing off. This one might be a problem. Oh no, here it comes. Once I get my fingers in there, it gets easier to lift. Come on. Don't be stubborn. There we go. Got a little thin in there, but it's still in one piece. Now this one is going to be a tough one to get apart too. Yeah. This one looks like it's both stitched in. I see some threads in there. Yeah. Yeah. Is this boring to watch? I apologize if it is. But it's my Refill Friday, and this is what I'm doing for taking care of the rest of these books, because I'll have all those law books. Now, I think Vale and Melody and Arlene and Lori Beth and Stephanie all ask for law books, so I got to get those ready to send. Arlene asked for papers, but I think I'll send her some stuff out of here, some advertising stuff for her envelopes. I think she would enjoy that. And I've got plenty. But I'll have, and then I need to get my membership. Now, I was hoping to get that off in one piece. It's not going to come off in one piece. I was hoping to get, I got to get my membership area mailings done. I got this one off in one piece, and it's really kind of a cool piece. But these are, they get old. They get old and stiff, and yeah. Throw that away. All right, now hopefully, ouch. Hopefully these pages will be easier. This one will be, I think I'm just going to cut this with my scissors. Will it cut? I might have to take it in half here. Now they should come off pretty good here. Fiesta wear. And I do intend to use some of these pages for jelly printing. Maybe not these, but the text stuff. And those law books, but I'm going to have so much that I can't keep it all. I can't keep it all. Some of it's going to get tossed. That fan blowing my little ends of the little short pieces in my face. But I sure do like it on my back. Now I could just keep it like this, but I like to separate the pages, and then when I'm fussy cutting I can just grab. And this one was put together. That's interesting. Most of them aren't. Well, maybe I'm lying to you, because these are signatures. Come on. Come on, Mary. What page is that? 49? Goes there. And you get to see the book while I'm flipping. Whoops, here's another. Bread box. I think we had a bread box, something like that. I don't know if it was a Hall one, but I remember the old bread box. My mother had a couple of them in my lifetime, bread boxes. And of course, at that time, you know, they kept bread in a, we keep our bread now in the, well, I don't eat a whole lot of bread anymore. So I keep my bread in the freezer. When I want something, I just thaw it out in the microwave and then I toast it. Or cook it, whatever I do. Don't eat much bread anymore. Although I did have a pistachio muffin this morning. I splurged yesterday and bought some pistachio muffins. $5 for 4 muffins. I guess in today's world, if you bought them at a bakery, it would probably be $2.50 a muffin if you like go to the restaurant or something. I don't usually eat pistachio muffins, but they look pretty good, so I bought them. Got 2 sheets. Oh, it's just one. Feels like 2. Pretty thick sheets of paper. These will make nice envelopes. Yes, they would. Just fold them in half. You could make gutter envelopes out of them. Because of the way that the pictures are arranged on here. Now, but if you put it like this one would be, well, you'd have to turn it. You'd have to flip it like that. If you flipped it like this, one would be upside down, but if you flip it like this, it would be okay. That's upside down. So we did a hall pottery, we did a trade catalog, and I'm just about done with Fiestaware here. We've got Carnival glass, Blue Ridge. I won't do all of these today. This is too much. More Carnival glass, Depression glass. I might do this one, Flea Market Trade next. And Blue Willow. And one more. Dictionary of Glass. These are all glass pieces. I'm not really into glassware, even with books and pictures and stuff, but they were in that stack of books, and so I took them. But I could see making envelopes out of these little Happy Mail envelopes. And these are just the index pieces here. Yeah, of course. They're all put together. And then I just put them in between the... And I'll do this last one and then we'll move on to something else. Flea Market Trader. Now this looks pretty rough here, but it's got some really cool pictures in it. And I don't think I can save the spine. I got some pages falling out here. This is a cool back. And I'm not going to be able to save that. It's in too bad a condition to struggle with. And it looks like it's got some water damage here. But I think once you get these pages separated, Some of them might be okay. Some of them aren't. They're kind of warped. I was reading an article. Was it online? I think it was, where they were saying that paper is going to be, especially in the coming years, is going to get more expensive because of all of the digital stuff. And I got all they were talking about how expensive some of the medical books were. And I'm going, I got all those free law books. I think when our printing, we still have a lot of printed stuff. People still like their books. But a lot of this is online now. Things like this. See, these are pretty cool. These will make nice, this would make a nice envelope. Ooh, it's two-sided. Make a nice tag. Dolls. And if you can find a colored one like this, you have a treasure. These are mostly black and white. Probably too expensive to do all of this stuff in color. Every now and then I run across the colored one that has a lot of colored pictures in it, but I'm not out of this batch. Most of them were black and white. Still good though. Clocks are kind of cool. Bottles, Coke bottles, Coca-Cola, trays. So I did my haul, and I'm taking apart some of these magazines. We'll have to see what's on my cart over there. It's a cool doll. A couple colored pages in here, not many. Guns. Half dolls. I have a half doll collection, but it's up in Wisconsin. These are called arms away doll, when the hands are extended. And then when you have a doll whose hands are more closely to the body, although this could be a hands away because some of the hands are made almost a part of the body, but Hummel figures. These are cute. Thimbles, salt and pepper shakers. Jewelry. Dolls again. Furniture, lamps, vases, Saturday Evening Post, magazine. See, once you get these pages separated, the warping doesn't matter as much. You cut that off. Cameras, photos, Ferris wheel. Almost done. Whoops, this one's stuck together. This one might be a little harder to do. This section's all stuck together here. wet got to it. I might be able to save some of the top. And if I like them enough, like this. It's a cute doll. Oh, a little boy in his back. It's too bad water got to these. Now that one's got ripped. Cookie jars. I had a book of cookie jars though, so yeah, last one. And that's not gonna, yeah, that's going to be bad. I don't know about this. This might, I might have to come back to that later. Probably throw it away. All right, so let me get this off my desk, and I'll finish doing these offline. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left to do. It won't take me too long. Oh, hold the phone here. Doing here. I don't know if they'll all fit in there. Yeah, they should. Put this down below. Now let me come out and look at chat. I got this bucket in the way. My poor brother, I don't think he dares come in this room anymore. I got to clean. I really have to clean in here. I just haven't had the oomph to do it. Throw that away. Put my knife away. Alrighty. What shall we do next? What do I have out here? Oh, I have this book that I took apart the other day. This one was a trader book. Oh, and we could scan. Let's scan a picture. Let's do that. Oh my. Oh, let's get with the book. It's behind me. It's a big old book. And I've been making a scan of these and putting them out there in the library for you guys. Let me maybe turn it this way because I'm going to have to turn it anyway. Oh, my camera's crooked. Let me zoom out a little. There. Now I have to zoom out a little more. Did Messy Palette come in? Hi, Diane. I'm trying to get this camera set up again here. Hold on. This is a pretty big book. There. I think that's as good as it's going to get for now. And I've got the light shining over here, but we'll take care of that later maybe. I want the light on here though. So I'm going to look for a picture. Let me turn it this way. And we'll flip some pages. We could do this one. Did I do this one? I don't think I did. I think I did this one. One of these. piece. Let's see. Find a good one to do for you guys. Here's one with a gentleman. Whoops, not that. Here's one with a gentleman. How about this one? Or I'm gonna have to turn it. Well, let's just turn it like this for now. This one that's got the back of the hair though. That's kind of cool. And this one is a sled. Somebody cut out of this. It's pretty cool. Oops, I'm gonna knock my bunnies off. Corsets and pocketbooks, and what's she doing here? She's putting a ribbon in her hair, or hair ornaments. Ooh, let's do this one. We'll do this page with all the different outfits. We'll do this one. So I'm gonna turn it this way. And then I'm going to take my camera over here and ignore the light. That won't be in the picture. And my Adobe scan here, and whoops, I might have to redo that. I got to get out of my stream. Come on, let's do another let's do another one. Come on. No, I guess I have to save this. And trying to get another scan out of it. There we go. There, I did it pretty good, I think. Let me sit down. And you can adjust it with these. Well, it's pretty close to the edge there. I'm going to try another one. It's pretty close to the edge here, though. That I may not be able to get, oh, let me push it like that. So you'll get this. But you'll get some white if I can get it in there. Let me try it again. Whoops, wrong one. Hold on. Got a Discord YouTube thing. Is that better? Let me sit down. I think if I can adjust this a little. No, that's going to have to come up a little more. They get a little bit more white there, but this comes way out to the edge here, so that's going to be what it is. So let me print this. Did I save it? I think I saved it. More. Well, it's going to have a little black up there that can be cut off. I'm going to leave it because I don't want to fool with it. You'll probably fussy cut these out anyway. So while that's printing off, let's see. Print. Yeah, it's printing here. I'll keep an eye on that. Now get rid of that. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. All my notifications. I don't want to get out of this until it's printed. And I'm going to move it out to that share folder where you guys can get a hold of it. It'll have a little bit of a black edge up at the top, but you'll probably cut all that off anyway. Let me put this back. Man, do I need to clean in here. It just looks like a hoarder house in here. All right, now I can zoom back in. It's too much. Hold on, Mary. Well, that's my phone. Zoom out. There. Okay. It looks like a hoarder house in here. I need to really clean up. I keep buying stuff. My poor brother. My poor brother. Let me go out in the kitchen and see if that printed. I'll be right back. Oh. Get this stuff off the floor. The sheets that can go out in his room. Yeah. Oh. It looks like a hoarder house in this room. Looks like that guy that cleaned out the hoarder house needs to come and clean out my junk. Here's the picture. This is the one. Now here's where I said you'll get a little black here. And so I want to take this and I'm going to put it out. Let me get inside of it. Now I need, see if I can just find it here. Find it in my gallery. It's not what I wanted. My files. Images. No. Documents. I don't know if I saved it. Images. No, it's not in images. Oh, I don't see it. I thought I saved it. No document. No, I don't want to do that. Let's try this one. That was the one that was really close. Where's the one I just did? It was this one. Now, more. Copy 2. I don't want to do that. I always have a hard time figuring out how to get this back. I printed it. Copy to device. There we go. Adobe Scan, March 27th. Save. It was copied to your device. Number 2. Let me search for Adobe Scan on my files here. Oh, there it is just now. Oh, it was right there. Okay. Open with Adobe Acrobat. Just once. So this is what I'm going to put out there. So let me get back and where was that? Adobe Scan. Let me search. It's in here someplace. Adobe. A-D-O-B-E. I put S-Adobe. I'm such a good typist. There it is. March. Here it is right here. We're gonna, well, that's a JPEG. I don't want a JPEG. Well, I got it as a JPEG. I thought I did a PDF. Save as JPEG more. Copy to device. Export PDF. I thought I did that. Oh. They make me pay for it. Well, what I'm going to do is that, what is this? Modify, edit text, Acrobat, share. What is this though? That's the other one. Are those all? I thought it was a PDF. Copy to, I did that. I thought I was saving these as PDFs. Edit PDF. Export as. See, and I have to have the free, well, it's a free trial. Let's see if I can do that. Doc. No. I can't see where. View settings. Single page. Why is it? It is a PDF right here. Here. Just let me change this. I want to rename the darn thing. I always have trouble with this, especially online. That's a JPEG. Those are JPEGs. Let me get out of this. JPEG, here it is, PDF. I knew I had it as a PDF. Rename. Let's call it it's hard to know because I'm going to call it French Ladies March 7th, 2025. Done. And then I'm going to take this, I'm going to share it out on my drive. And I'm already in the location. It's French Illustrations. So it should be coming out here to my drive. And I'm going to, the drive, it's going to be a shareable folder, a shareable picture. Where's my drive? And I have to get into me. Here. And French. French Ladies. French Illustrations. Did not get in there. I thought I did it. Get out of Adobe. Did I not just rename that to March It's not in there. Maybe I did the wrong one. Share. Drive. French ladies to march to French illustrations. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. French. Hold on, let me find out what folder I wanted it in. That isn't the one I wanted it in. Faces. I'll get it out there. Hold on. It's thinking. Can't find it. I don't like how they do this, because date shared last month, earlier this year. I just shared something today. Name. Where's the search on this thing? Oh, it's right there. Search French. F-R-E-N-C-H. French illustrations is where I wanted to put it. And that's where I thought I was putting it. French illustrations. So now let me go back to my folder. It's this one. It's French. I always have trouble doing this. And I want the ones for March 7th. This one. And I'm going to put it to my drive. Share. To my drive. And I French illustrations. Right? Right. Save. And so it should, there it is, March 7th. Okay, so let me grab this link. This should be a public access, and it is. So let me grab the link and share it with you guys. March 7th. Copy link. It takes me a while, but I eventually get there. Come on. I want to go to me. And here we are. And I want to go to live, to all messages. And what I want to do is put this out on the drive so you guys can grab it. And I'm just going to call it French Ladies. And it's dated March 7th on the document, on the name. space and paste and send. So you guys should be able to, it might take you a minute. You should be able to get to that document and print it off if you want it. So there it is. Whew, took me a minute. Oh, did I lose my power on my tablet? I think I lost all power here. I did. It's down to 3%. Let me set my tablet aside and use my phone to read chat. I lost power to my tablet while I was doing all of that stuff. I should have stayed in bed this morning, I think. I think I should have stayed in bed. Look, it's 33 out. Snow continuing through 10 a.m. We got snow today. All right, I want to go to me. No. Where are you going? Me. Me. Thank you. Me. And skip the ad. Skip, I said, skip it. And set my quality. The quality on this should be up pretty good. Quality advanced to 1080. And set my chat filter. There we go. It worked perfectly. Hi, Teresa. Thank you. It worked. Okay. Cool. Hi, Clemens. Yeah, this book I got from Pearl's Auctions, and it's written all in French, so I can't read it, but it's dated 1865, so I know it's out of copyright. And there are so many cool pictures in here. Now, in the book itself was right up to the margin. So this white space here, if you print it off, is actually part of the other side of the page, but it will give you room to cut if you want. And then I scanned by an free Adobe scanner on my phone, and I see I didn't have it quite set up there, but you'll probably cut these off anyway. And yours may turn out a little bit darker. I have to put some black ink in my printer. You can adjust that. But this coloration here is just part of it's an old 1865 book. Huh. And yeah, see, we've done this one. And we did another one. I think that was my third one, maybe my fourth one that I've shared with you guys. Alrighty. So now what do I want to do? What do I have here? Let's clean off this came from, I think from Debbie Epps. Let's see what I have up here to need to work on here. I was doing some cards and ATCs here. That's a postcard. I'm going to kind of clean my desk off here. This was just some writing I was testing. This should go in my Society of Idea Collectors. I have some crochet thread, some buttons. Let's put those there. And these go here. Some ribbon. Probably should go maybe there. I've got some little books I was working in. This is a little Christmas pin. I'm going to put it all in that. Here's another one of these little books I was drawing in. Here's some pencils. These. I've got a tatted daisy pattern. I printed off. That needs to go out in the other room. A little cardboard. Some Tim Holtz, some tissue paper. Let's see, I think I'll put all that in this pile. I sent this. This has been mailed. A stamp, a cardboard, postcard, tissue paper. That should go in my Society of Idea collector. Those were silhouettes, tissue paper, silhouette. This goes with my stamping, my wax seals. It's just a mess. But if I don't go through this every now and then, here's some more of those ladies that I made a card out of this. Put that over here with those others. Because here's some napkins and some threads that I got, I think, one of the sales. If I don't go through all of this and sort out, I think this was this a Debbie Epps, I think? I think this is a scissors holder. I kept it out, a little booklet here. Here's a journal that I'm working in. I drew that guy, that boy, from one of Debbie's. That like that. Here's an in progress. I was playing with my fine liner or an ink pen, I don't remember. I'm binding this junk journal. I should maybe work on that. I hate to do that in front of you guys because it gets a little boring. This is I got this, I think, from Debbie, and she said what it was. Is this sticker paper? Can't remember what this was. These are tatting. This goes out in the other room with the tatting. I was showing it off one day. Papers, scrap paper, black. I'm going to put that over here for cover up that. I did a postcard. These came from Ranger. They're those collage papers. That's just this should be tossed probably. Another postcard. See, I tend to throw things to the side. Here's some fabric, linen napkin, and I'm working on a Putz house. It's here somewhere. Here, we're working on the English cottage. Maybe I'll work on that. Yeah, but I want to finish this. This is an example of, I bought some more of this Crayola premium paper. We were doing a list, and I was using that Pen Plus Gear pens, and I've discovered that it does not soak through this paper, so I ordered more of it that I'm going to use in one of my altered books. And this is with the English cottage stuff. That's a piece of paper. Let's see, what did I do with the... This is my figurine for it. Some of this stuff That's with the English cottage. All of this is English cottage. We're going to work on that. A card. Help. English cottage. Oh, you guys. I just got a wave of nausea. Oh my. I'm just wondering if I should sign off. Ah. I thought I was gonna. I think I better sign off, you guys. I feel like I'm going to need to. Oh my. Maybe it's passing. Oh, it's just the nausea. All right, let me get this stuff back into a pile here, and I'll see how I'm feeling. This kind of goes in a pile over here. These are pencils, paper stamps. Paper towel. Keeping this out. These I'm going to, well, this and this won't fit in there, but these. Trying to figure out how I feel here. Yeah, I have some water. I have some water here. It was just a wave. I'm okay now. But man, I thought for a minute there I was going to have to rush into the bathroom. I'm okay now, I think. If I faint in front of you guys, turn your camera off. That's how I felt. I felt like I was going to faint. What's this? Those are those. All right. Now I'm putting it all back up, but at least I got it into, kind of sorted into categories. All right, what I'm doing here, take a few deep breaths, please. I think I'm okay. I think it was just like a wave. I've got water here. I've got a little water left in there. Ah, that did feel good, taking that drink of water. I'm okay, you guys. It was like a wave. It just whoop. All right, this I'm saving for the roof. This is going to be an English cottage. And what I want to do is I want to measure off the window. Well, I don't know if that's going to stay up there. Oh, poor Penelope. She says, Mary, you're wrecking me. I got my bunny rabbits here. Got my bunny rabbits. I'm going to put them out on by the TV. They're dangerous. It's dangerous keeping them in here. I'm okay, you guys. I had measured off here. I might have to figure out my measurements again. This comes here and here. This is the tab here. I've glued it. Right, here's the tab. That was this. So that is probably, I'm calling it 4/8. So 4/8 there. I'm going to have to get my pencil out. Ribbon. And a piece of scratch paper. So 4/8, which is really a half, and 1 3/8 across here. So 1 3/8, and I don't know what I called that. And then was I doing the same thing over here? So that's really 1 7/8, almost 2 inches from here to here. 1 7/8. And of course I can't see with this ruler. It's light shines on the metal. It's 2 inches over there, so 7/8 is right in here. Right in there was where I'm having a border around that door. That's a door. So 1 7/8, and then if I do the same thing over here, 1 7/8 and 1 7/8 is 14/8, 2 14/8, which is 1 6/8. Here, 14/8 is 1 6/8, right? No. Let me think. Yeah, 1 6/8. 6 and 8 is 14. So 1 6/8 added onto that is 3 6/8. And this in here is 5 and 5. 5. I think I'm calling it 5. So 5 minus 3 6/8. So 4 8/8 leaves me 2/8 and 1 2/8 across here. Across here. 1 2/8. 2/8 is a 1/4. 1 1/4. And that would be, my door would be 1, what did I say, 1 1/4? 2, yeah, that would be about right. Come to about, like, right? Four eighths and 4/8. And 1 3/8 here. 1 3/8 would make that 1 7/8. 1 7/8 and 1 7/8 is 2 14/8, which makes that 3 6/8. 5 minus 3 6/8 would be 1 2/8. That should work. So if I come over here, well, I got to measure down to, this is 2 and, oh, it's so hard to measure. 2 1/2, I think. 2 1/2. And this, from here to here, think I'm coming down an inch. So this is 1 inch, and if this is 2.5, that doesn't work out. I have to figure out what I was doing here for my window. So I've got 3/8 of an inch there and 3/8 inch there. Three-eighths and 3/8, and then I've got 5/8 there, so that's 6/8 and 5/8, and that is 11/8, which leaves me 1 3/8 for my window. 1 3/8 in there, height-wise. 1 3/8. So, if I have 1 3/8, I got to make sure my arithmetic is right. 1 3/8 for my window, 3/8 down here, and 5/8 and 3/8. 3/8 and 5/8. That's 3, 6, 9. What did I write there? What's my scribbling? 5. 14/8. Which makes that 2 and 6/8, which I'm off about 2/8 of an inch. See, I'm trying to get this placed in here and in there. I'm trying to center that window in there. But I think if I just come up 3/8 of an inch here, and I can't see with that stupid ruler because it's all metal. Let me get this smaller one out. This one, maybe I can see better. Yes, it doesn't have all the markings, but so I want to go up 3/8 of an inch. Three-eighths of an inch, which would be right here. And I want to come down 3/8 of an inch here, which would be there. And I'm going to do that over here too. And I'm going to draw a line across here. Doesn't have to be perfect, but if I can get it halfway centered. All right, and then up 3/8 of an inch here. And I think my extra 2/8 of an inch was because I saw my 3 as a 5. I tend to do that. Just ask Allie Kay, she'll tell you. Okay. On here. That's a 3, not a 5. Alright. And then I want to come in 1/2 of an inch here. Come in 1/2 of an inch here. Come in 1/2 of an inch here. And draw a line there. And there. Then I wanted this to be, I forgot, 1 7/8, 4/8, 1 3/8. 1 3/8, which would be over to here. That might be a little much. 1 no, that'll do it. 1 3/8 there. And my door will go in there. Okay, now I'm coming down 5/8. Or 3/8. I think that's a 5. So I think I'm coming down. I'm going to come down 3/8. I can always draw another 1/8 of an inch. 1 2 3, coming down to there, and coming down to there. And I'm marking my windows is what I'm doing here. So there, and one 3/8. Did I get that? Yeah. One, 2, 3 to here. And then I come down. Well, I allowed for a box here. So, how much do I want for that box? I think my window should be probably about like that, which would be an inch. That makes sense. So we're going to go down an inch. No, an inch is too much. 3/4 of an inch. No. 3/4. I didn't have it at 3/4. I need an eraser. Where are all my erasers when I need them? Well, that was 3/4. Yeah, I guess that's good. 3/4. It's pretty narrow, though. I don't like that. 3/4 is not good enough. I'm going to make it 7/8. And down 7/8. Draw it there. And there. That's better. So kind of eyeball this one. There. And there. I don't know if you guys are seeing this. Yeah, it looks like you are. And then I have a window box in here. About like that. Which I'll have flowers in. But that'll be on this side. Which I'm going to paint all this, but on the outside I'm going to put stonework on here and paint it, but I have to mark where my windows are so I know where to cut. This is going to be a putz house, Here's the putz house I made in December. And then in January, I did the arboretum, which I still want to put plants around the outside here. Just haven't gotten to it. And this is February's, which is going to be an English cottage. I'm going to have a fireplace on one side. I'm going to have a thatched roof. Let me finish this. And then in March, March, it's already March 7th, but I'm going to do a simple one for March. Some of these get kind of involved with all the measuring and that, and I'm not that great with arithmetic. All right, so now my door can be pretty big here, or it can be pretty small, whatever. Let's go in. Let's see, I've got 1 1/4 inch. If I take 1/4 off of each one, right there, that works. So let me just draw a line here. And my door can come way down here. And this is part of the house here. This kind of got cut off when I would cut the box, but I will put a hedge in there, so that will get covered up. And so this will be the door. And I might make a door that actually opens and closes, so I won't cut that entirely out. So that's the front. This is the front here. It'll go like this. There's a tab over here. Like that. It'll go like that eventually. So where this present is the front. Now on the back, I'm going to have the roof come way down here, because the picture I'm following has a really long roof in the back, and I'll probably put smaller windows in the back. Maybe some hedges around there. On one side over here, I think I want to put a fireplace, a stonework fireplace, and I'm going to cut, I have marked here where I'm going to flatten these points out here, because the fireplace will have a chimney over here. So I think I'm ready to measure for the roof. And then I'll do the small windows. So this is 2.5 inches tall. 2.5. 2.5. It's right there. So, and this is 2.5 inches over here. My roof, if I flatten it, I'll have to think about flatten. I don't want to cut it until I'm sure. I think this is 5 inches wide. If I remember right, 5 inches wide. So I'll have 5 inches this way, and maybe 5.5 or even 6 over here. So 6, we're going to count for 6. That might be a little bit of an overhang. But 6 and 5 is 11. Or, no, not 5. 6 and, from this point, too much stuff here on my desk. From the top of here to here is 1.5. 1.5. So but that is 2 inches. I might need 2 inches there. 2 inches here, and I've got an overhang. I've got the overhang here. So let's make this, when you go from this point to this point, it's 2 inches. When you go here to here, it's 1.5. So, but my roof has to go like this, so that's 2 inches from here to here. Let's make sure again. Yeah, 2 inches. So 2 inches, 2.5 inches by 2.5, 2, and I'm going to add another inch, 3. So 3 and 2.5 is 5.5. I'm going to cut it 6 by 5. So that's what I'm going to cut out of this. And if I goof, I have another piece. So we want it 6 inches tall and 5 inches wide. And I think I can cut this on my trimmer. Oops, things are falling. Yeah, too much arithmetic for Meri in the morning. And she had a wave of nausea. Now I know why. It was the math. It was the math. All right. I think this is probably the cleaner side. And so we'll make this 6 inches. We'll cut it like this. No, that doesn't very clean. This is the clean side. So we'll cut it here. We'll make this 6 inches. It won't be perfect, but it doesn't have to be because it's going to be a thatched roof. 6 inches? 5 inches, I think I said. It has to be 5 inches wide, not 6 inches. It's 6 inches deep, 5 inches wide. And 6 inches deep. See, and there'll be a fold in here. Okay. These are the scraps. They can go back in the bucket. So, I said 2 inches this way with a 1/2 inch, so 2.5 inches up. Two and a half, which would be there. Two and a half here, and 2.5 there. There. And that leaves 2.5 there. But I wanted it deeper. Well, we'll see what happens. Let's score this. I might not make it lower in the back. We'll see what happens. It doesn't have to be lower in the back. I should fold this way. So folds like that, and it goes on here. I'm going to put a little piece of tape. I'm getting my painter's tape out here. Hold on. And my little bunny rabbit from a couple years ago. And gilded rabbit for Easter. Chocolate gilded rabbit. We'll just tape this for a minute so I can see what's what. And it'll take shape after I get it all put together. So my roof goes on like this, like that. Oh, it is going to be bigger in the back. Hold on, this is the front here. This is the roof. And it will come like this. And it looks like I scored it the wrong way, maybe. That's what I did wrong, because this should fit this way. So I am going to do this again and leave 1/2-inch tabs on here. I can always use that. I've got another piece here. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Put this in here. So I am going to make this 1/2 inch bigger on each side, so that will be 6 by 6, 5 by 6, but 6 by 6 because I'm making a 1/2 inch wider for the tabs. 6 by 6. All right, I goofed. No problem. Look, this has a tab right here. Won't even have to score this side. Let me get my trimmer out again. Six by 5. 6 by 5. 6 by 5. 6 by 6, I think I said. Because I'm making a 1/2 inch longer for the tabs here. And I want it 6 this way. Where's my roof? I want it 6 this. Craft a lamp. Hold on, let me pick this up or I'll run over it. I want it 6 this way. I scored this on the wrong side. Yeah. Alright. 6 by 6. 6 by 6. I can always cut it down if it's too big. 6 by 6. And there's always another cereal box if this one doesn't fit. And that package fell again. Let's just leave it on the floor. All right. So this tab is already done. Is that a 1/2 inch? I hope. Yeah. Well, a little over a 1/2, but we'll take 5 inches from here, which will make this a little under a 1/2, but it'll still be a nice tab. 5 inches here. It'll still make a tab. I'm going to use this as a it'll be okay. So, I said, if I make that hang down 1 inch, that's going to make it pretty low, but we're going to go with that. And this is 2 1/2 inch down this way. So 2 1/2 this way. So 2 1/2. And, oh, that's curved. Let's straighten that out a little. We'll straighten it. That'll make it a little, will that be? Will it be wide enough? Let me think a minute. Yeah. It'll be fine. She's convincing herself. I want it straight in here. As straight as I can make it. So I'm going to cut that off. And what did I do with my eraser? Cut it out. Erase this. I'll cut this off. It's crooked in there. I want it straighter. It doesn't matter too much, but it throws me off. Okay. Now I want to go up 2 1/2. Which would be here. And here. Right, that's not. Good enough. And then we're going to make tabs here. And I can just draw those on. And these will help hold it to the roof to the building. Now, I might end up cutting this down a little, but we'll see. There. And there. Now I want to score here and here. There. And this is already scored. . getting off the ruler there. I should have used my metal one. All right. So let me cut the tabs. There. Oh. There. There. These are a little bit too big. I'm going to cut them down. Cut it down a little here. All right. So it folds this way, and this way, and this way. Yeah, I know my score. It's here someplace. I'll use my knife. That'll make a tab and a tab, and a tab and a tab. Now, it fits on, this one goes, the little one goes on the front. This is the front, so this will fit in here, like so, when I get it done. Only I want it to hang down, so I might have to cut those tabs a little smaller, so they'll hang down. My hands are shaking. And do I want this? If I flatten that out, I don't know if I'm going to flatten that out. I'm debating. It will fit when I fit it in there. It will fit in here. Like so. Like that. And then it'll probably come down a little bit more to a point. I might have to shorten those tabs a little more. It'll come down in there. I can't do it with my hands right now. I have to have there. It'll look like that, sort of, when I get it done. I might have to cut these down a little bit too, because it's going to hang down. I'm going to cut it here because it hangs down more. maybe to there, and like that. But I'm not ready to put it on yet because, what time is it? 8:30? Almost 8:30. What I want to do is I'm going to make a thatched roof. I'm going to do that with maybe about 3 of these. Could just, no, I'm going to cut it 5 inches. 5 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. Here. Good enough. And because this is all tied into each other here. And I'm going to cut some of this down. 3 might be a little too much. Let's see, we'll cut 3 up first. But this is going to get trimmed off. Maybe to there. Because it's going to be thatched. It's going to be a thatched roof. So maybe 1.5 inches down. It's going to be kind of hard to trim. To my ruler. It needs to be straight. As straight as I can make it. I need to pull that out. An 1.5 inches is way up here, but this needs to be. I'll probably pull it up as I'm working on it. I don't know if I have that. No, I said 1.5 inches. I got more of this in case I goof it up. I'm going to trim all that off. Which is not easy. Well, maybe my ruler's in the way now. No, it's not doing me any good. Find a pretty strong scissors to cut this stuff with. So I'm cutting through several layers. Oh, I'm cutting at a slant. I'm cutting more like 2 inches, but 2 inches is fine. wanted a haircut. An uneven one, but it's getting a haircut. Maybe go back to these smaller ones now. It's kind of hard to cut because it's so it's got all these knobs and everything in it. My hands are shaky. Still a little long here. Still a little bit long for what I wanted. All right, let's see what it looks like on the roof. I'm going to throw all this away. You could keep all this and do something with it, but I got plenty. Where's my roof? That's the old one. Oh no. Come on, it's painter's tape. It should come off. What? It isn't coming off of the painter's tape? What a mess. That's the back side. This is the front side. So I think 2 of these would be fine to do another one like this for the roof. And I'm going to put the other one under this one, I think. Where's the other? Where's mine? It's on my lap. I could try to do it this way. Hold on. I've never done this before, so I'm feeling my way through it. No. I was thinking I could do it like that, but I think I'm going to have to put this one on first. And then my thought was like this. But that's going to be too much, so I'm going to cut this off a little. So let's cut this at 5. You guys are watching me struggle here. I'm going to cut this off. It's all matted in there. Cut that off. It could make a skirt. Cut it right there. I've got plenty. Like cutting an animal's matted hair. I did wash this, so that probably helped mat it a little, a lot. But I wanted it to be clean. Yeah, let's cut it well down here yet. Wow, it's really a mess. Looks like I got a paper in there. Well, I don't know, this doesn't. I'll find a decent piece. I've got a bunch of it, so I'm not worried about that, but it's not, I'm not finding a decent piece here to use. Now, that's kind of skinny in there too. I like that. Let's use this. Huh. What a mess. All right. So I want to cut this down. And my thought is that it's going to go like this for 2.5 inches. So I'm going to roll this up and see if I can cut it this way. I don't know if I can or not, but we'll see. Whacking away at it. Oh, I think that'll make a nice thatched roof. So I'm going to put this piece on first. And I bought a bunch of this is the sticks. Oh, you know what they are. Those long sticks, kebab stick type things, but they're still in the sack someplace behind me. So I'm going to glue this onto here. I'll use a paintbrush. End of a paint. Well, this will work because it's broken anyway. So right about in here is where I'm going to put my glue. I got 3 pair of scissors out here. I don't need these. I might need these. Put my knife back in there. Oh, I need my pliers. I gotta keep an eye on my time. It's 8:40. I'm thatching the roof. Just put that up there, let it sit for a bit. Now I'll trim all that off after I get this other piece on. Put that in the water. I might need to work with this a little, but I think that'll make a nice, pretty thick thatched roof. This needs to come up a little. Oh. I had a towel out, but then I straightened everything up and it's gone. Let me get another towel. Clean my glue bottle off here. Glue on my fingers. I'm not going to do the other side today. This wore me out. We'll do the other side another day. I want this to dry so it'll be nice and secure, but it will look something like this after I get the roof on. And then I'll have the doors and the windows in here. The doors and the windows are in there. So I'm going to quit on this for right now because I want this to dry nice. And it is 8:43, you guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and sign off because I'm really kind of tired. I think I need to go take an aspirin or something. So I want to wish you all, I will, unless I get sick. I do need to rest. Thank you, Kimberly. I am planning on streaming tonight, unless this that I'm feeling doesn't feel good. Hi, Rain Girl. Hi, Cindy Rain Girl. Hi, Rose. Roseanne. Welcome in, you ladies. You got here late? What did I do today? I ripped apart books. I did a haul, and then I kind of sorted out we took a picture. There's a link up above. If you scroll through chat, maybe, let's see, I think I still have that link in there. I'd like to put that link down toward the end of chat too. We did a French ladies print, and we put it out in a share folder for you guys. That took me a little bit to do. Paste. Oh, do I still have it in there? Oh, I might have turned my phone off. Let me go back out and get it off my drive. If I can find it. Let me get it here. Drive. Oh, there it is. French. It's right here. Is that it? Yeah. Copy link. Come on. Did I not copy it? I'm going to have to get out of this. It's in my way. Hold on. Copy link. Okay. Paste. Somebody tell me, you don't have to print it off, but tell me that you guys can get a hold of that. That is, well, I buried it. You hate cell phones. I never know what I'm doing. Yeah. It's a struggle sometimes. You guys, I'm going to have to sign off. I'm really not feeling well. I feel nauseated. So I'm going to wish you all a good night, a good day. I may or may not be on tonight, depending on how I'm feeling. I might have picked up something yesterday. Bye.